Hey guys, okay, just working on this Ariens Ikon XD 52-inch mower today. I've just given it a clean underneath, pressure washing it, and I figured this would be a good time to show anyone how to remove the blades and sharpen them. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do obviously is lift up the front of the mower. I'm just using a strap with forks here, but you can use a jack or lift it through the garage of your ceiling, whatever gets access to these blades. So it has 3 blades. And I'm just using this 15/16 impact right here. If you don't have an impact and you're just using a wrench, you're just gonna have to hold the blades as you turn the nut. But this way I can just put it on and it'll rip the nuts off pretty quick. Okay, so I got my 3 blades here. First thing you're going to want to do is clean them off. Because I pressure washed underneath, they're already fairly clean, but I'm just going to take some of this crud off because we're actually going to balance them as well. So any debris that you have on there may affect the balance. So just give them a good wipe down just so you're down to metal. Okay, so there they are all cleaned off. I'm going to be using this American sharpener here. If you guys haven't heard of that, just check it out. This is the model 5005. You'll see in a second it takes a grinder attachment. But what you're going to do, you're going to clamp the blade in there like this. Make sure that's cleaned off. Now mine are pretty chipped up. I'm not going to get too concerned about the chip set of them. I mean, if you were doing this professionally every day, you definitely probably want to be replacing a blade that's chipped. Especially because you're not going to be hitting rocks a lot, or you shouldn't be hitting rocks a lot. I'm hitting rocks a lot because I'm mowing sort of a new area now, so I hit the odd rock, so it takes chips out of it. But I'm just going to clean right over top of those, and I'm going to leave the chips in there, but I'm just going to sharpen it, sharpen the chips as well. So yeah, this American sharpener, if you've never set it up before, all you do is you put the corner of this to the degree of the blade that you would like. And when you buy these blades, it tells you on the package what the degree is. So these Ariens ones are 35 degrees. And so that's how it's set up in there. And then I've got my grinder here. Some guys use a flap disc. If you're looking for a really fine finish, use a flap disc. However, I just use the grinder here because I'm not looking for that crazy razor edge. This does just a fine job for me. So that's basically going to slip into there. And all this is like a jig to keep you always sharpening at the exact same angle. So we're going to do the same number of swipes on each side, and then we'll check it for a balance. So I did 12 swipes there. And you don't have to use this jig. Before I had this jig, I used to just eyeball it. I used to just try to keep the same bevel. This just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that edge. I mean, it's not right down to a razor, but I'm not going to take more material than I need. If you're doing like a really nice lawn, you can take that right down to a razor's edge with the flap disc like I talked about. But right now we're just going to check the balance on it. Okay, this is my balancer. It's made by Oregon. If you just Google Oregon blade balancer, it'll pop up. So what you do is you put the blade on here like this, and then this is magnetic. Those are all magnets. They grab onto the blade, and basically you just hold the blade level, and whatever side it tips to is obviously the side you need to take a little bit more material off. This is, you can see it's going down here. So basically there's a little bit more material on here. So I'll take one swipe off of this side and see if that fixes it. And I would say balancing your blades is probably as important, if not more important than sharpening, because this is what's going to make your mower last longer. If they're out of balance, they're shaking on the bearings, and that's how you wear out bearings. So there we go. It's good both ways. So I always do that just to check. But there we go, it's sitting level. And then this is a kind of a cool thing here. So if you were to hit a rock or something and you're worried about your blade being off balance, this is a way to check it. So what you do is you bring your blade down and this little point sticks out here, and you just keep it like a 1/16 of an inch away or whatever you want, and you just make sure it's the exact same when it comes around right there. So right there it's about a 1/16 of an inch away. Flip it down around, 1/16 of an inch away, and that way you know the blade isn't like twisted this way, which is something you can't really fix. At that point you should just go to a new blade, because you can't effectively reshape these blades to make them perfectly flat and contoured again. So that's it, that's done. We'll do the other two the exact same way, and then we'll get them back on the mower. Okay, let's put the blades back on. Don't forget your washer, nut. Maybe just get it started there and then use the impact. Okay, and that's all there is to it, guys. You don't have to go crazy tight with the nuts, because it's basically self-tightening. As the blades hit stuff, it just sort of tightens itself. So if you got any questions, just leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.